Hi guys, welcome. I'm going to dye my hair today. Thought just say that out loud, get it out of the way. I'm going to dye my hair today. I've actually never dyed my hair myself. I've always had my mom do it for several years, and then I just let the professionals handle it. And a friend of mine dyed it once for me. But I wanted to do the maintenance of my hair myself, so I thought, why not give it a shot? And well, what's the worst thing that could happen? I can already hear my dad say, "Why, daughter dearest, why? Why are you dyeing your hair, your perfect blonde hair?" I'm one of 3 girls, and I'm actually the only blonde girl. And my dad's blonde too, and he always liked the fact that I'm the only blonde one, and I didn't. The first color I dyed my hair was black, and my dad hated it. But nope, I'm 30 freaking 1, and he's still going to hate it, and he's going to let me know. But my hair, my life. But he'll get over it. I love you, Dad. The colors I will be using is a mixture of aquamarine and Poseidon, followed by Girls Night, and topped off with Virgin Pink. I don't really know a lot about this brand. The only thing I do know is that a lot of people are really outspoken about the colors of this brand, and also no peroxide, which is good for my hair, which has been bleached and colored and damaged for way too long. Also no ammonia, no ethanol alcohol, no PPD, and it's completely vegan and not tested on animals. I got these at attitudeholland.nl. It's a Dutch website for alternative clothing, shoes, makeup, and apparently hair dye. So let's get started, shall we? And now we wait. On the package it says leave the dye in for 30 minutes. I will leave it in for 45. I also covered my whole hair in aluminum foil. Don't really know why, just thought it would be handy. Bear with me, first time hair dyer. So, I've washed my hair. I haven't looked at it yet, and I'm extremely nervous that I screwed up my hair. Let's see how my hair turned out. Yep, I screwed up my hair. So the aquamarine took pretty well, even on my non-bleached hair, but the purple is non-existing. And then there are some red tips. I'm just gonna blow dry my hair and see what happens if it is dry. So this is what it looks like dry, and it doesn't look any better. It's splotchy, but that's mostly due to myself. The pink didn't take, the purple didn't take, which I was afraid of when I was dyeing my hair. And even the aquamarine didn't take very well. I'm really disappointed. And I don't know what to do now. Yep, I'm sad. So the first time didn't take too well. The color didn't stay in. My hair was patchy. The purple was nowhere to be found, and I don't know if that was because I'm shit at dyeing hair, or I didn't leave the product in long enough, or maybe I used the wrong conditioner. But either way, I looked like a clown, and it was not the effect I was going for. I actually was going for something like this. And are you ready to find out what my hair looks like now? Ta-da! Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. I call this color Ocean Sunset. So as you can see, the second time around it went extremely well. I did take some precautions to make sure that it would stay good on my head and that the color would take and to be less patchy. So what I did was I washed my hair with Head and Shoulders. I left that in for 10 minutes. I then washed it out thoroughly, and I still had some patches of green around the middle of my hair. So I then bleached it to get it like I said, a nice even base. I didn't bleach it for long because most of my hair was still blonde, so I just left it in for 10 minutes and that was enough on my hair. And I was really afraid that I would fail again. And I just thought about leaving it blonde and not doing it again. So I said to my husband that I was really afraid of dyeing it again and screwing it up again. And he was like, just dye it again. You don't know if you'll fail unless you try. So with those wise words, I did another attempt. So I did do my research this time. I watched a lot of YouTube videos by people who use Arctic Fox, how they used it, what I thought I did wrong. I also watched the videos by the wonderful Miss Leanne, creator of Arctic Fox, to see what the hell I did wrong the first time. So, mistake number 1. I think I used the wrong conditioner. The first conditioner I used to dilute my hair dye was a pretty cheap brand by our local drugstore. And I think it was silicone based, which I think resulted in the fact that the hair dye didn't take too well on my hair and left a really patchy finish. Mistake number 2. So this time around I actually swatched my colors, which helped a lot, so I could actually see what color I would be putting on my head. Mistake number 3. I think 45 minutes on my hair in the condition that it wasn't long enough. Since I now bleached my hair, I think 45 minutes to an hour would be long enough to leave in the color. I wouldn't recommend using it the 30 minutes that says on the packaging. But this time around, to be absolutely sure that I would get the hair color that I was going for, I left it in for 2 hours. I also wrapped my whole hair in kitchen foil, so any heat or anything would just stay in and be locked in, so that I was pretty damn sure I would actually get a good hair color. So I did take precaution to make sure that everything went good this time. Everything was to the best of my knowledge, and that it would actually be what it is now. So it's still not perfect, and that's mostly because this was my first time actually dyeing my hair in a gradient hair color. It still has some patches here and there, mostly in the aquamarine, but that's nothing a second layer of hair dye wouldn't cover, I think, in the process of retouching my hair when it's needed. Yeah, I'm totally stoked with how this turned out. But the biggest compliment I got was from my sweet 2-year-old son. I did all of this while he was at school and while he was asleep. So when he woke up, all of a sudden, I wasn't blonde, I was blue and purple. So he looked at me a little bit funny. I was like, "Mommy, hair." And he was like, "Something's up with your hair." And I asked him, "Do you like Mommy's new hair color?" And he was, "Mm-hmm." So I asked him, "What color is Mommy's hair?" He's like, "Blue and purple." So yeah, that melted my heart and made it all worthwhile. So, pros for me for Arctic Fox. 1, it smells really, really, really nice. There's no chemicals smell, there's no, the standard hair dye smell. It just smells of bubblegum. And to call it girly, but I really like bubblegum, so that's really nice. And even now it still smells like bubblegum, so that's a plus for me. Number 2, the stains on my face and my shoulders and my hands, on my ears, on my neck, everywhere, because I worked really messy, came off really easily. They came off in the shower. I just used water and soap, and it came off really, really, really easily. So also, there's no thick layer on my scalp of hair dye, which with other brands I did have. So my bed sheets aren't stained at all. With number 3, it feels really, really rich. It's filled with a lot of conditioners and stuff like that, so your hair is instantly really, really soft after using it. So while you're maybe damaging your hair because you're coloring it, you're also feeding your hair because of all the conditioners in it. Number 4, it's really easy to dilute, but use silicone-free conditioner if you're not using the Arctic Mist diluter. But I looked it up. I used Inexo coconut conditioner, which is 100% organic. So I looked it up anyway, just to be sure that there was no silicone in it, and there wasn't. I just have one con about this brand, but that's, I think, maybe more because I'm a first timer with dyeing my hair than the actual brand. But in my experience, I lathered all my hair really rich with all the hair dye. I used extra on all of my hair, and I still ended up with some patches even after leaving in the hair dye for 2 hours, and even, like really rubbing it in there. So that could be me, that could be the hair dye, I don't know, but that's the only con I have for this. So overall, Arctic Fox gets a double thumbs up for me, because it smells nice, it feels really rich, it's easily diluted, and it gives you these really vivid colors. I mean, it looks awesome. And like I said in the first part, Arctic Fox is completely vegan, and they actually donate 15% of their profits to 3 different animal charities. If you want to know which one, go to their website for more information on that. Overall, this was a big learning experience, and luckily with, in my opinion, a very cool outcome. So thank you guys for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to keep updated on any new videos. For behind the scenes pictures or weird thoughts I have that I would like to share, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I will put all the products I used on my head and on my face in the description box down below. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you have any questions, if you're just wanting to say hi, leave it also down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!